Ancient Egypt represents one of the most captivating and enigmatic chapters in history. Pharaohs, pyramids, mummies, and mysterious temples have intrigued historians and archaeologists for centuries. While discoveries made so far reveal the richness and complexity of this ancient civilization, they also raise many unanswered questions. Get ready for an in-depth journey into discoveries that both excite and frighten scientists. Thutmose's treasure chest. In the enigmatic Deir el-Bahari region of ancient Egypt, archaeologists made a golden discovery, a stone chest dating back 3,500 years. This chest resembled an ordinary stone block from the outside, even deceiving the experts. However, upon closer examination, a real treasure emerged. Mysterious packages wrapped in linen cloth. Inside the chest, they also found the skeleton of a sacrificed goose. Yes, a goose. Another package contained a wooden box with a goose egg and possibly an egg belonging to an ibis bird. But the excitement didn't end there. Another neatly folded package was found nearby, waiting to be opened. Inside, there was a small chapel-shaped wooden box bearing the name of Pharaoh Thutmose II. The real bombshell news from renowned archaeologist Professor Anders Nowinski was that this discovery indicated the possible presence of untouched royal tombs nearby. The story of Pharaoh Thutmose II and the famous queen Hatshepsut is a true drama. Although their marriage wasn't always happy, politics always came first, even back then. Unfortunately, Thutmose II died at only 16 years old. Statues of the pharaonic goddess Sekhmet. Some might be wondering why this goddess is so special. Before we talk about this discovery, let's briefly talk about her. According to ancient myths, Sekhmet was the daughter of Ra and was sent to Earth as a terrifying lioness. Her mission was to bring doom upon humanity who did not abide by Ra's balanced and just laws. However, Ra realized his mistake and ordered her to stop. But this wasn't easy because Sekhmet had an insatiable thirst for blood. Ra's solution was to persuade her to drink a mixture of pomegranate juice and beer, making her think it was blood. She drank so much that she fell into a deep sleep for 3 days. When she woke up, her bloodlust was over, and humanity was saved thanks to a cleverly prepared drink. Let's get back to the discovery. 66 statues of this fearsome lion goddess were discovered during the restoration of the Colossi of Memnon and the Temple of King Amenhotep III in Luxor. The project began in 1998 and continued with the aim of reviving the temple's ancient glory. German archaeologists started excavating the area to investigate the remains of a wall separating the temple's courtyard and the Hall of Columns. But they found the surprising statues of Sekhmet. These statues depict the goddess in all her glory. Some are seated, while others stand upright and hold the scepter of the papyrus flower. All are made of diorite rock, which adds to their magnificence. The best part is that these statues are in perfect condition, as if they were waiting for us to discover them. Their archaeological value is very high because they offer a glimpse into the temple's past, even despite a devastating earthquake during the ancient pharaoh's era. Cheops' secret chamber. Who would have thought that the Great Pyramid of Giza would still reveal secrets after standing tall for 4,500 years? Thanks to the incredible Scan Pyramids project, researchers worked hard to unravel the mysteries of the pyramid using cosmic ray imaging and infrared thermography, and they discovered a 10-meter-long hidden passage right above the pyramid's entrance. You might be wondering what this hidden corridor means. It could be something like a hallway that could lead researchers to larger inner chambers. The genius behind this magnificent pyramid was Pharaoh Khufu. Khufu, who ruled Old Kingdom Egypt, left us with the most iconic pyramid in history. The mystery doesn't end there. There are rumors and myths about Khufu's life and the purpose behind his monumental creation. The pyramid's complex system of chambers and passages is still not fully understood, and researchers are working tirelessly to decipher its secrets. So, what is the significance of this discovered corridor? One of the things people believe is that this corridor helped support the weight of the entire pyramid. But if there's one thing we can tell you, it's that these pyramids are incredible structures. Saqqara Serapeum. The rediscovery of the Serapeum in 1850 deepened the mysteries surrounding its purpose and led to more questions that linger to this day. The Serapeum is quite striking with its 24 massive sarcophagi, each weighing 70 to 50 tons. The most curious question is how these giant stone coffins were transported and placed in their locations. The common belief is that the Serapeum was a resting place for the sacred Apis bulls. According to the examined facts, the size of the coffins is insufficient for bulls, but they are also larger than the coffins used to bury the pharaohs. Wouldn't it make more sense for the king's coffin to be bigger? Also, the high quality of the materials used suggests that these coffins were made to protect something more important than just the bodies of kings. If the Serapeum was indeed a burial ground for the sacred Apis bulls, why haven't their mummies been found? This question leads us to question another theory. Could the Serapeum, as some theories suggest, contain more than just funerals? Speculations suggest it could be a temple or portal connecting ancient civilizations. Share your thoughts on this in the comments. Electromagnetic energy of the Great Pyramid of Giza. We all know that pyramids are structures that evoke mystery and wonder. However, a study by scientists from ITMO University and Laserzentrum Hanover revealed the surprising electromagnetic secrets within the Great Pyramid. These brilliant physicists investigated how electromagnetic waves at a specific wavelength interact with the pyramid, and to be honest, the result of their experiment is unimaginable, beyond imagination. It turns out that this ancient marvel works like a battery that can store and use electromagnetic energy. Isn't that amazing? Moreover, it was found that the pyramid concentrates this energy at its base, at an unfinished focal point. Scientists used sophisticated resonant radio waves to understand this phenomenon. These waves triggered the pyramid's abilities using special frequencies, like deciphering a secret code. Imagine, the pyramid is a large, solid structure, and when radio waves hit it, they undergo a transformation, like the refraction of light in water. This is how the pyramid can concentrate energy at certain points within itself. It's like the pyramid can use radio waves to its advantage. Who could have predicted that research on light would reveal the mysteries of the pyramid? This discovery is a true mystery that makes the abilities of the ancient Egyptians even more impressive. Mapungubwe Royal Tomb. The story of Mapungubwe is truly fascinating. The fact that a civilization that established a sophisticated empire by trading gold and ivory with distant lands like China, India, and Egypt still holds mysteries that are not fully understood even today shows how deep and complex history is. The discovery in 1932 brought to light the existence and wealth of this forgotten civilization. Mapungubwe's remains, which point to a class-based social structure, and the fact that the oldest structures were built in the 11th century, as shown by radiocarbon dating, indicate that this civilization has a long history. Moreover, the elegant gold artifacts and the famous golden rhinoceros that were discovered prove how advanced this society was in arts and crafts. The mystery of why Mapungubwe was abandoned in the 1400s is an example of how many question marks historical discoveries can hold. While it makes sense for scientists to point to climate change, the exact reason why a place with such great potential for prosperity was abandoned is still unclear. In addition to weather conditions, there may be other potential reasons such as internal conflicts, diseases, or external threats. The recognition of Mapungubwe's story as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO in 2003 is an important step to ensure the preservation and further research of this rich historical heritage. However, the question of why this fascinating civilization ended represents a historical puzzle that is still waiting to be answered. Meteorite jewelry. Ancient civilizations were at a very advanced level in jewelry design 5,000 years ago, using meteorites as decorative objects. Scientists recently discovered an astonishing bead made from an iron meteorite, dating back to between 3,500 and 3,600 BC. But these impressive meteorite jewels were not only about appearance, they were also believed to have magical healing properties, jewels with cosmic powers. Iron meteorites were believed to be balanced and strong thanks to the nickel they contained, and that this nickel purified the wearer's blood. This meant serious elegance, adorned with a cosmic touch. This tube-shaped piece of jewelry was discovered in 1911 at the Gersa Cemetery, 70 kilometers south of Cairo. The jewelry predates the Iron Age by thousands of years, representing the earliest known examples of iron use in ancient Egypt. What makes these beads special? Researchers discovered that these beads were rich in nickel, a clear indication that they were made from iron meteorites. But that's not all. They also found a unique crystal structure called the Widmanstätten pattern in these beads, which is found in meteorites formed within asteroids in the early days of the solar system. Widmanstätten patterns are extremely rare patterns that appear when nickel-rich octahedrite iron meteorites are etched. Some researchers raised doubts, suggesting that the high nickel content may have resulted from smelting. However, later examinations dispelled these doubts. The beads were not shaped under heat or cold-worked. Here's the mind-blowing part. Iron smelting in ancient Egypt was recorded much later, in the 6th century BC. That's why these meteorite jewels offer a whole new perspective on Egypt's ancient past, where cosmic beauty meets extraordinary craftsmanship. 800 tombs. In 2018, approximately 800 tombs, nearly 4,000 years old, were discovered in Egypt. You might be wondering why you haven't heard of this discovery before. In fact, these tombs have been openly encountered for centuries, but ignored. The tombs were found near Licht, a charming village near Cairo, as well as in an ancient cemetery between two large pyramids. These tombs, which remain hidden today, must have had quite impressive appearances in their time. They were equipped with roofs and roads leading to the nearby riverbank. All of this was prepared for the journey of the dead to the afterlife. Perfectly preserved artifacts, such as the mummified body of the pharaoh and the stone necklace he wore, are of great importance to archaeologists. The ancient writings and symbols on these artifacts can provide important clues about who the pharaoh was and in what period he reigned. The valuable belongings and gifts found with him were left to accompany the pharaoh in the afterlife, according to Egyptian belief. There's an even more interesting point about these tombs. They belong to the Middle Kingdom period. This period is often overshadowed by Egypt's more famous pyramids and golden ages, but not anymore. This discovery seems like a time capsule revealing life during this flourishing period. Tomb of the Silver Pharaoh. Discovered in 1939 during excavations by French archaeologist Pierre Montet in northern Egypt, the tomb of Pharaoh Susanès, nicknamed the Silver Pharaoh, is considered a significant find in ancient Egyptian archaeology. Like the discovery of Tutankhamun's tomb by Howard Carter in 1922, this discovery caused great excitement in the archaeological world. Pharaoh Susanès reigned during the 21st dynasty, approximately between 1039 BC and 991 BC. This period is often referred to as Egypt's Third Intermediate Period and is characterized by political instability and regional divisions. Susanès was a ruler who ruled the country during this complex period and strived to unite Egypt. The splendor of the Silver Pharaoh's tomb can be seen as a testament to the wealth and power of his time. The most striking find in Susanès' tomb is that it is the only silver coffin found in ancient Egypt. Silver was considered more valuable than gold in ancient Egypt, so the existence of this coffin shows how high a position Susanès held. The hieroglyphs and other findings inside the tomb provide more information about Susanès' life and era. The discovery of Susanès' tomb has provided more information and understanding about his reign and the Third Intermediate Period of ancient Egypt. Political intrigue, the lost city, and the story of a leader who united the country are just a few of the mysteries hidden within the tomb of the Silver Pharaoh. This tomb remains a valuable resource for gaining more knowledge and understanding about a lesser-known period of Egyptian history. Dendera Light. Egypt's rich and mysterious history has led to many debates and speculations over the years, and the Dendera Light is one of them. Although the ancient Egyptian civilization achieved incredible feats in architecture, art, and technology, debates continue about the true technological capabilities of this civilization. The images of these structures depicted in the reliefs at Dendera Temple, resembling electric lamps, create an interesting link between modern technology and the ancient world. Some researchers and enthusiasts suggest that these reliefs may be evidence that the ancient Egyptians had access to electrical energy. However, this view is not supported by scientific evidence and is not accepted by the majority of Egyptologists. On the other hand, most Egyptologists state that these reliefs have religious and mythological meanings. These reliefs, seen as a symbolic depiction of the birth of the sun god Atum-Ra and the creation of the universe in Egyptian mythology, may have played an important role in religious and cultural terms. The depiction of the lotus flower as a lamp and the snake representing cosmic creation in ancient Egyptian art support these interpretations.